Gary Stagg is the CEO of Open Doors Canada. He joins us to talk about this. Reverend Stagg, how many are we talking about persecuted Rohingya Christians here?
It's hard to ascertain actually how many Christians there actually are among the Rohingya. We do know that the number is growing, and there are many because of what they've gone through with all of the turmoil that they've been through. They've reached out to Christ, and they have found consolation in that faith. But as to the number, we know that it's a small percentage, but it's a growing percentage.
So they've found consolation in their faith, but they're doubly persecuted.
They're doubly persecuted because if you think about it, they are already considered outsiders because their ethnicity, because they are Rohingya. They are considered as outsiders, and so now already feeling outside, and you're in a camp for displaced people. Within that camp, you become a Christian, and then all of a sudden your family turns against you, and so you're even doubly isolated.
Even more outside.
Even more outside. So you're an outsider within a group of outsiders. And so that's what we mean when we say doubly persecuted.
Before hundreds of thousands fled to Bangladesh, you know, Rakhine State was where they lived. Rohingya lived in Myanmar. But outside of that, I mean, there's Christians in other parts of Myanmar. Are they also facing persecution? Yes.
In Myanmar, there's the traditional church. There's the traditional Christians. And that's different from the Christians that we're talking about within the Rohingya group. The Christians in the Rohingya group are all people who they don't have that traditional Christian background at all. They are all Muslim background believers that have come to Christ one way or another within that context. But then in Myanmar, we do have the church that has been there for many, many years. In fact, we have worked with that church, with Christians in that country since the 1980s, providing Bibles for them and training, help in lots of different practical ways. And so there is another whole group of Christians within the country of Myanmar. It's estimated that between 6.2 and 7% of the population are Christians. And so that is, that's the second largest religious group within the country. And so that's estimated about 3 million people.
Wow, and a lot of people don't even know about this. I know that Open Doors has a World Watch List. People can check that out on your website. Reverend Gary Stagg, thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.